Welcome to DGMA, Descendants of Grace. This is episode 5 of our philosophy series, Suffering, Absurd or Meaningful? Why does suffering disturb us so deeply? Pain hurts. That is obvious. But suffering does more than cause pain. It raises a question. When tragedy strikes, illness, injustice, loss, we don't merely ask how this happened. We ask something deeper. We ask why. That question is strange if the universe is truly indifferent. If reality is only matter, motion, and chance, then suffering has no deeper meaning. It is simply the byproduct of impersonal processes. Atoms collide, organisms struggle. Some survive, some do not. From that perspective, suffering is not tragic. It is merely natural. But human beings do not experience suffering that way. We protest it. We search for meaning within it. We hope that somehow it is not meaningless. The philosopher Albert Camus famously argued that the human condition is fundamentally absurd. We long for meaning in a universe that offers none. Yet even Camus recognized that human beings cannot stop asking for meaning. Another voice speaks from a very different place. The psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor Viktor Frankl observed something remarkable among prisoners in the concentration camps. Those who could find meaning, even in suffering, were far more able to endure it. Frankl wrote, "Those who have a why to live can bear almost any how." Man's search for meaning, notice what that implies. Suffering becomes unbearable not simply because it hurts, but because it appears meaningless. Our struggle with suffering reveals something about us. We expect the world to make sense. We expect goodness to matter. We expect suffering to have some place within a larger story. Christian philosophy argues that this expectation is not accidental. If the universe were truly absurd, our search for meaning in suffering would be irrational. But if reality is grounded in a purposeful God, suffering may be painful, yet not meaningless. Christianity does not deny suffering, it takes it seriously. It claims that suffering entered the world through human rebellion, but that God did not remain distant from it. In Christ, suffering is not ignored. It is entered. The Christian claim is astonishing, that God himself stepped into human suffering and through the cross turned the greatest injustice in history into the means of redemption. This does not answer every question about suffering, but it changes the question itself. Suffering is no longer proof that life is meaningless. It becomes part of a story that is not finished yet. The question of suffering refuses to go away. But neither does the possibility that even suffering may point us toward Christ.